worshipers of the devil. They're gonna eat good. So in order for you to eat, it's two things. Either you believe in this and have faith in the Lord and you eat, or you're gonna sell the hell out and get down with the Illuminati. And at the end, you're gonna die. Alright? All these rappers, Jay-Z, all these dudes, man, they sold out. They're all satanic. They go through satanic rituals. They kill members of their families to get on a high level. Keep in mind who approached the Lord when he was fasting. Okay? It was Satan, and Satan said, all you gotta do is bow down to me, I'll give you the world. You don't gotta worry about anything. And pretty much the Lord said, fuck you, man. And that's their attitude. Sorry. That's more. Alright, so this is the mark of the beast that's coming. They brought it out in Matrix, alright, the movie Matrix, which, how long has it been since Matrix been out?
Well, it's like been 15, 16 years.
Yeah, and they brought that out, man. It's about the size of a grain of rice. They're gonna try to put it in your, like it says in the Bible, in your right hand or in your head, in your forehead. And on this chip, all your information is gonna be stored on there. Your health record, right? Your driver's license, your name, your town and country, what type blood you are, whether you're diabetic, whatever condition you got, it's gonna be on there. It's gonna have a debit and credit thing going on with it, where you can buy and sell with it. You see? You are not to take this chip. Do not take the chip. Believe in the Heavenly Father if you're an Israelite. Go ahead. What we got? No, hold that.
For nation shall rise against nations, kingdom against kingdom,
right.
And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Right. I think Ecuador been getting hit for a couple of months now with tremors, earthquakes. All right, they're suffering out there. They're not covering too much in the news. They getting jacked up out there, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall be killed, and shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Ye shall be hated of all nations for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's name's sake, because the Lord dwells in us. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Yeah, so there's going to be more. You're going to hear about more people calling themselves the Lord, and a lot of people are going to follow them, and they're going to the whole Jim Jones thing, right? Jim Jones kind of posed himself as the Lord. They went to, where the hell they go? They went to Guyana and set a little compound out there, and he had them all killed. And that was a CIA operative. All right, Jim Jones. That wasn't even his name. He killed them. Yeah, he killed them. And first of all, they died. They shot them all. They were shooting them all in the back of their head. They had that Kool-Aid shit, whatever, but they were shooting them. All right. And they found extra footprints all over the place in that jungle, man. All right, go ahead.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And that was back then, 2,000 years ago. How much more has iniquity done waxed cold now, in this day and age? They're passing laws for transgenders now, allowing them to go into the same bathroom that your little girl could go into to use the bathroom, man. And shit like that. All right.
This shit is bubbling like a pot on the stove, and the motherfucker get the bubbling, and the lid gets coming off.
Yeah.
And liquid then came up. It's up into the heavens, man.
Yeah.
It's not going to come back and destroy this place, man.
There you go. All right. This is wickedness. This is evil. This is madness, man. It's getting out of hand now. You see? It's getting fucking out of hand. They cutting off their rod. They pushing it in. They saying they getting these operations where it looks just like the woman's organ, man. It's foul. They didn't do that in the ancient world. Now, in the ancient world, they were homosexuals, but not like on the level that they are now. All right. So they got to be a stop to it. The Lord has to come to stop this madness. Go ahead.
But he that shall endure until the end.
But he that shall endure all these things unto the end,
the same shall be saved.
That's who's going to be saved. The elected men of Yashar Allah, of Israel, of whatever tribe they are, right? 12,000 to be exact, of each tribe. which makes up 144,000. That's the governing body of Yashar Allah, of Israel. Okay? Because then you got more coming in, women and children that have to come, that have to make it too. How the hell how we supposed to build a nation without? You gotta have women that have children, right? And there's gonna be children making it too.
Verse 4, Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world.
And key point, and this gospel shall be preached throughout all the kingdoms of this world. And then what? Go ahead.
For a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
For a witness unto all nations, then the end shall come. The Roman Catholic Church is all over the world. They've been teaching for hundreds of years. Why hasn't the end come? The Jehovah's Witness, they're all over the world, man. Why hasn't the end come? The Baptists, the Mormons, all right? No matter what, the so-called Jews and their bullshit, right? Their Talmudic beliefs. They're all over the world with that shit. Why hasn't the end come? You know why? Because they didn't have the word. We got the word, right? The Lord, through the word gave, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave the word and the revelation, all right, to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and this thing has been increasing like wildfire. Go ahead.
And when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolations spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand.
That was dealing with 70 AD when the armies of Titus and Vespasian came into Jerusalem and sacked it and conquered it, laid siege to it, where they weren't able to go in or come out. A lot of Israelites fled and went into the coasts of, is that rain no more? To the coast of Africa. That's why there's a lot of Israelites today. I'm sorry, brother. In Africa today, in northern Western Africa. That's where the so-called white man gathered the majority of the slaves at. Okay, those were Israelites, man. All right, go ahead.
Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains.
Yeah, you had Masada. You had Masada where it was like a vacationing place. Herod the Great went into a mountain, he fortified it, and that was his place for him to escape, whatever, to chill, relax, or whatever. A lot of Israelites ran up in there, all right? Mainly, they were the Zealots. They were known as that group, the Zealots, all right? And the group that Judas Iscariot was a part of, they were like radical. They were like all about taking down the Roman Empire, taking down. Beware of groups that call themselves Israelites that are on some carnal shit, man, trying to get guns and take down the government by themselves. You're gonna have more of those people coming up. Beware of them, man. All right? They're gonna try to infiltrate our camps and try to put that poison into brothers' heads. Be aware, man. But if you're simple as go with them, then you go with them. You're gonna die with them too. All right, go ahead.
Let him which is on the housetop not come down.
Right, I was dealing with 70 AD, but this is gonna happen once again. Okay? Because there ain't no new thing under the sun. All right, go ahead.
To take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are without children, and to them that give suck in those days.
And woe to them that are with childless children, and they give suck in those days. All right, go ahead.
But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor even shall, nor ever shall be.
That's talking about the time we're approaching. It's going to be far worse than whatever happened back then. Far worse than 70 AD. All right? And ultimately, the nuclear missiles, man. People are going to be burning, and their spirit is going to be still up in there for a little while. The Lord, you think the Lord's going to call those spirits up real quick? No, He's going to make them suffer, man. All right?
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
So the Lord is going to shorten the time up. We know we're close. Because if not, the white man's going to kill every damn body by his food alone. His poison food alone, man. All this chemical shit. The air we breathe, the chemtrails he's shooting. Alright? Diseases. He's pumping out shit. Diseases out there on people, man. What's that? What's that?